የሚገኘው የእስራኤል ኢምባሲ ነው። በዚህ በእስራኤል ኢምባሲ ከፍተኛ የሆነ ተቃውሞ እየተደረገ ይገኛል።
Elevation is escalation of this genocide taking place in Gaza. So many innocent men, women and children are being mass murdered in the last couple of weeks. But this is not only these couple of weeks, this is just a continuation of this brutal occupation of Palestine going on over 75 years.
Killing children! Stop 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 killing children! What do you say?
Israel, Israel, what do you say?
የተከበራችሁና የተወደዳችሁ የሃሩን ሚዲያ ተመልካቾቻችን ሰላም አለይኩም ወራህመቱላሂ ወበረካቱ። እንደምን ውላችኋል፣ እንደምን አምሽታችኋል። በአሁኑ ጊዜ የምንገኘው በአሜሪካ ዋሽንግተን ዲሲ በሚገኘው የእስራኤል ኢምባሲ ነው። በዚህ በእስራኤል ኢምባሲ ከፍተኛ የሆነ ተቃውሞ እየተደረገ ይገኛል። በዛሬው ዕለት በጣም በርካታ የሆነ ማህበረሰብ የጁምዓ ሶላትን በዚሁ በኢምባሲው በመስገድ ተቃውሞውን እያሰማ ይገኛል። እስራኤል የሽብር ስቴት ናት፣ እንዲሁም ደግሞ በንጹሃን ላይ እየፈጸመች ያለችውን የግፍ ተግባር ጭምር በመቃወም ነው እያወገዙ የሚገኙት። በዚህ እየተደረገ ባለው ሰልፍ ላይ በጣም በርካታ ህዝብ ነው የተገኘው። ያለውን ሂደት አብረን እንከታተል። መልካም ቆይታ።
Let Gaza live! 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 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more! Occupation no more! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state! Israel is a terrorist state! Israel is a racist state! Israel is a racist state! Assalamu alaikum! Wa alaikum assalam! And greetings of peace. My name is Robert McCaw. I am the National Government Affairs Director for the Council on American Islamic Relations. I want to thank you all for coming here today. We are at a moment where we are changing the narrative in the United States. No longer, especially to our youth, are they blind to the crimes, the atrocity, the occupation, and apartheid that is happening in Palestine. You are a part of this movement. I ask myself every day what I can do. I lament the loss of lives. I lament the loss of 15,000 Palestinians, 7,000 children. This morning when I was walking here, I noticed in my pocket I had my daughter's bow. How many of our daughters, how many of our sisters have died from bombs that have been paid from our tax dollars? Shame! Shame! Congress right now is debating an aid package of $14 billion while we know Israel is committing war crimes. When the Biden administration has been asked, when the State Department has been asked, is Israel committing war crimes? They're saying we're not tracking this. They're not tracking this while we are supplying them the bombs that they are dropping on the heads of men, women, and children. This is shameful. Shame. We are talking in Congress. They are talking in Congress. What conditions should they put on this aid? Like they would actually put conditions on this military aid to Israel. We need to stop funding the genocide. We need to stop funding occupation, and we need to stop funding apartheid. All of you have turned out today, and this is a great moment for our community because we have the courage, the word, and the voice, and we are getting our message out right now. But this is not enough, and some of you have already acted. Some of you have lost family members and friends. The rest of us grieve for the loss of our Palestinian brothers and sisters, whether we're Muslim or not. The Americans by growing numbers, are grieving for the loss of Palestinian lives, and they are getting their news not from biased media coverage, but directly from Palestinians on social media. They know the suffering that is being inflicted upon them, and they know that our country is causing it. Congress right now is hearing more from us than the other side. Right now, congressional offices are reporting, especially in progressive and Democratic districts, that they are getting more calls, more emails from people in support of Palestinian rights. And yet only some 20 members of Congress have supported the Ceasefire Now resolution, which has not even been introduced in the Senate. This is not enough. I want to thank the members of Congress that are standing with us, but they need to not just talk to us and hear from us. They need to respond, because that is what is the right thing to do. They need to respond. And look, they are trying to right now silence us. Will you be silenced? Free, free Palestine! 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 I want to leave with this message. I can't even stop us. MashaAllah.
Free, free Palestine! 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 Free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
And the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
And the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
And the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
And the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
And the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
And the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
And the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
And the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
And the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
Stop killing children!
Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children! Stop killing children!
My name is Rabbi David Feldman from the Ture Karta International. We are standing here in Washington, D.C. in front of the Israeli embassy here, and we are outraged to what we are seeing this morning, this elevation, this escalation of this genocide taking place in Gaza. So many innocent men, women and children are being mass murdered in the last couple of weeks. But this is not only these couple of weeks, this is just a continuation of this brutal occupation of Palestine going on over 75 years. We as human beings are disturbed or pained when all of this is taking place in front of our eyes. And as Jewish people, we are even way more pained because we are embarrassed when all of this is being done supposedly in our name, and our religion, the Jewish religion, is sadly being misused to justify all these crimes. We say no. The masses of Jewish people worldwide condemn these actions, these criminal actions of the state of Israel, and the Jewish religion in no way condones these violence. We have to be very clear. What is the root cause to this problem? If we want to see a better future, we have to realize what the root cause of the problem is. The problem is not the difference of religions. We had differences of religion for the longest time, and we lived in peace in Palestine. We lived in peace in other Muslim countries. We have to realize that anti-Zionism is not anti-Semitism, because Zionism is not Judaism, and the Jewish people the state of Israel does not represent the Jewish people. It is the brutal occupation of Palestine. It is the illegal occupation of Palestine. It's this anti-Jewish movement of Zionism which is causing this endless cycle of bloodshed that we are witnessing already for decades, where everybody suffers and everyone is in danger. In order to see a better future, we have to stop this occupation in its entirety. We hope that this stops in peace, peacefully, with no more suffering of anyone. And at that time, we hope to be able to see once again the beautiful peace that did exist in Palestine. We hope that this will be the future.
What is your message for U.S. government support Israel? What is your message?
We say to the politicians in the United States, first of all, they have to realize that anti-Zionism is not anti-Semitism. It is not wrong to speak up against the occupation of Palestine. It is not wrong to condemn Israel. It is a just cause. We have to stop this occupation. We have to stop these crimes for the sake of everyone. Obviously, we have to stop this occupation in order to bring justice to these decades-long oppressed people of Palestine. But in order to bring security for the Jewish people, we also have to stop this occupation, because this is tragic, catastrophic, and dangerous to all.
And I believe maybe you can explain a little more that you believe that there is a Torah basis for anti-Zionism?
According to Judaism, even without, you don't have to be Jewish to understand that killing and stealing and oppressing an entire people is criminal. But even without any of these crimes, according to Judaism, this philosophy of Zionism to build a sovereign homeland for Jews is in total contrast of basics of Jewish belief. According to Judaism, we believe that Jewish people are in exile. This is a divine decree which we are required to accept and not fight the decree of God by any physical means. This philosophy of Zionism was not invented by followers of the Jewish religion. This was invented by secular people, heretics who refused to follow the tradition of their grandparents. For 2,000 years, all Jews throughout all generations accepted the decree of exile and understood that we are forbidden to end this by any physical means. This relatively new movement of Zionism is not only not Judaism, it is the contrast of Judaism. It is turning their back to God and His religion. Let's look what we are seeing in front of our eyes. We see a secular movement. The state of Israel, they don't even claim to be religious. They don't even claim to follow the Jewish religion. And those people who refuse to follow Judaism misuse the Jewish religion in order to justify crimes forbidden in this very religion. This is true hypocrisy.
Thank you very much.
End the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
They think they can drown us out with this music, guys.
What music?
Let's show them what we're here for. Ceasefire now!
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now!
End the siege on Gaza 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 now!
So my name is Osama Abu Rashed. I'm the National Executive Director of American Muslims for Palestine.
MashaAllah, can you tell me about today's demonstration? How is it, and your message?
So we're here to express our anger, our rage with the state of Israel. This is the embassy of Israel. The state of Israel, genocide Israel, for resuming its genocide against the Palestinian people. And we're here also to deliver a message that this embassy and the state that it represents are subsidized by us as American citizens, by our complicit government. So we are here to voice our rejection and our displeasure with this And we want to also send a message to the Biden administration that enough is enough, and all of our corrupt politicians have to call and force an immediate and complete ceasefire. And later on, we want to hold everyone in Israel accountable for the crimes that they have committed against the Palestinian people. And we want to hold everyone here in America, those who enabled this genocide against the Palestinian people, accountable, politically accountable, if not legally, accountable for enabling this genocide against the Palestinian people. So we're here to say enough is enough, and we're gonna act politically, legally on it here in America.
Jazakallah khair. What's your message for all Americans and especially who have citizens, especially for Muslims and others?
So alhamdulillah, we're witnessing a massive shift in terms of public opinion. More Americans are more sympathetic with the Palestinians, and this is based on the rising awareness. So the more Americans learn about Israel, the less they like it. That's the conclusion of a 2017 Gallup study. So we want this sympathy to continue to grow, and we want people to deliver on it. It's not enough to say that more Americans are sympathetic with Palestinians. We want them to act on it. These crimes are being committed in our name, by our tax money. So it is our right, it is our duty and obligation to demand an end to this complicity by this administration or any other administration that abuses the right of representing us to enable this genocide and these war crimes. And also, I would call on the Muslim community here in America to be more engaged, to voice their opinion, to hold their elected officials accountable for what they do. They should never view themselves as inferior in terms of their citizenship. They're equal to anyone, to any American citizen, and they enjoy the same constitutional rights. So we want everyone to be engaged and to speak out for the Palestinian rights.
Jazakallah khair.
Barakallah fika. Inshallah. Hayyak Allah. Salam.
I want to take your comment.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Shame! 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 Shame!
Can you hear me? So this music is music that I grew up with as a Jew. And now that I hear it, it pains me so much, because this is not what I was taught. This is not what I represent. This is not what the Jewish people should be supporting now. And there are millions of us in the United States and around the world of Jews that are speaking up and saying, Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is an apartheid state.
Israel is an apartheid state.
I see we have our friends from South Africa here. Come on up over here. This woman knows what apartheid looked like, right? What does it look like?
Israel.
It looks like Israel. South Africans have broken relations with Israel because of what Israel is doing. We thank South Africa. Bolivians have broken relations with Israel because Israel is massacring people in Gaza. We thank Bolivia. There are countries all over the world that are breaking their relations because they can't stomach what Israel is doing, and we thank them. They represent the global community. We represent the global community whose hearts are breaking. 100 more people killed today. Shame, shame. We can't allow this to keep going on. I wouldn't want to be anywhere but here with you all today. And if you could join us At 3 p.m., we will be in the Senate Hart building saying shame on the Congress for supporting this massacre. And any of you who can join us, we will be next week every single day from 10 to 5 in Congress, going from door to door, demanding that they personally call for a ceasefire, demanding that they not vote for $14 billion of our tax money. That's our money. We do not want that money going to bomb children in Gaza. So if you can join us in the Senate, in the House, we've been seeing our comrades from AMP every day there. We've been seeing other people, and we've been hearing the same thing that Kara just said. They are getting 80% of their calls are saying, we want a ceasefire. 80% of Democrats are saying, we want a ceasefire. Who are they representing? Are they representing AIPAC, the pro-Israel lobby groups? Or are they representing us? And if they are representing us, they better be on record now calling for a ceasefire. Ceasefire now!
Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Ceasefire now! Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
I'm going to hand the mic over to our brother from the Notori Karta to give us a few words. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. We are standing here with broken hearts. We are outraged when we are seeing this morning this escalation of this genocide going on in Gaza. We are seeing already for weeks innocent men, women and children being mass murdered. A continuation of this decades-long brutal occupation. We, as human beings, are standing up throughout the world to condemn all what is taking place. We are standing here in front of this building, calling out and condemning all what is being perpetrated. We as Jewish people are even more disturbed and pained. We are embarrassed when all of this is being done, supposedly in our name. Our religion, the Jewish religion, is sadly being misused to justify all these crimes. But we say, shame, right? Shame! But we need to realize that the state of Israel, as was mentioned before, the state of Israel in no way represents world Jewry, and certainly doesn't represent the Jewish religion. According to Judaism, all of this is criminal. All of this is forbidden. This philosophy of building a sovereign homeland for Jews is contrary to basics of Jewish belief. Killing and stealing, oppressing an entire people. What we are witnessing for so long is not just a violation of international law. This is a true violation of Judaism, and we should stand up and condemn it and stop it. So, how sad when we hear, just in these days, when American politicians stand up and say that anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism. This doesn't make any sense. We just need to realize how different Judaism is from Zionism, and how the state of Israel does not represent us. We need to remember that Jewish people lived in peace in Muslim countries, and Palestine was was a beautiful example, and we appreciate that. We appreciate the love that is being extended here today to the Jewish people, and that we as Jewish people experience in every place where we go when we meet Muslims, whether it's in the West or in the East or in Africa. I do this already for decades. I meet so many political leaders, governmental leaders, religious leaders, ordinary people from one end of the world to the other. We visited Gaza after the beginning of the siege. Not even once, not even one individual will say to us a bad word. This is what we appreciate as Jewish people. This is what we as Americans should realize and wake up, that Palestine is not the enemy of the Jewish people, neither the enemy of the United States of America. Palestine is here to stand up for the deserved rights, and we should encourage that, and we should stand up for humanity, and we should stand up for justice, and we should stand up for the Jewish people, because this occupation is not only a Nakba, a catastrophe for Palestine. This is a danger for the Jewish people as well. When the Zionist propaganda conflates Judaism with Zionism, when we hear politicians saying that anti-Zionism is anti-Semitic, guess what that message gives? This is a message that all Jews are accountable to these crimes committed, which are against our will. We don't agree to that, we don't support it, and we condemn it in the strongest terms. Yes, certainly we are standing here for a ceasefire. Certainly we desperately need a ceasefire today, but a ceasefire is way not enough. We need an end to this entire occupation, because if we want to see safety and security for all, we need to realize what is the root cause to this conflict. The root cause is not the difference of religions. We had a difference of religions for the longest time, and this was not the cause for conflict. It is the brutal occupation of Palestine, this unjust occupation, this anti-Jewish state of Israel, which is sadly causing this endless river of bloodshed where everyone suffers. We need to end this occupation in its entirety. We hope, we pray to God that this stops peacefully with no more suffering of anyone. And at that time, we hope to be able to see that beautiful peace that did exist in Palestine. Let's hope we see this in the future, soon in our days, inshallah, God willing. Thank you very much.
Time that we're engaged. It is time that not only we speak out, but we work tirelessly to change the dynamics in this country. The public opinion is shifting in this country. This then has already lost the younger Americans. Those who are between 18 and 34 already by far more supportive of Palestinians and Palestine. Already. So the future belongs to us. Maybe the past was manipulated by you, but the future belongs to us. No matter how you try to spin it, no matter how you try to defame us, no matter how you try to demonize us, it's not gonna work, because you're the embodiment of evil. Evil cannot demonize others. That's what it is. And I'm not talking about the Jewish people or Judaism. You're not a representative of them. Shame on you claiming that. Shame on you claiming that. Because I will continue to say, my brothers and sisters who are Jews, who stand with justice, who stand on a moral ground, are no less value than any one of us. And if the Jewish people are being subjected to these crimes that Israel is committing, even if these crimes are committed by Muslims, I will be standing with our Jewish brothers and sisters against a Muslim entity committing war crimes or discriminating against any person because of their background. That's who we are. ليقوم الناس بالقسط. That's what my religion tells me. That you stand for justice. That's what it is. Regardless of Even if you dislike someone, you are commanded to stand for their rights and defend them. That's what it is.
Stop killing children! 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 Stop killing children!
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a terrorist state.
So now, Israel is a terrorist state.
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 Israel is a terrorist state.